Hello, I am Tom Bomb, Demon King of the 124th Circle of Hell, and today we will be doing a reaction to Nightwish, and we will be looking at their song Noise and breaking it down. I've really been enjoying my Nightwish journey so far, and I can't wait to see where it brings me next. This looks to be like one of their latest releases, so without any further ado, let's get into it. Ooh, that is creepy. That is creepy. Let go of the baby, sir. Unhand that child. Oh, wow. I like the synth, I like the guitar, but I like the imagery more. I'm kind of already getting an overarching theme in this song where we are slaves to our phones, we are slaves to digital media, and when you saw the baby being hooked up to what looked like a very advanced VR headset, probably made by Valve, I don't know. Maybe I feel like the song is telling a story of how we're being indoctrinated into a society where we place great value on our gadgets and maybe not so much on real life. But let's continue. Oh, that's us. We're too busy looking down to see the world around us. As I have to say, a bunch of people looking at their phones in front of the Mona Lisa, that pretty much encapsulates what I was saying. Quite a good fight, Nightwish. Instagram model. That's fascinating. This really speaks to all the senseless bombardment we're being given daily on social media. You know, like with Marco and him with the pills that'll do this, and then you see the Instagram model posing and preening, and we're taught to somehow think that all of this is reality, that all of this is, and it's not. It's not. Those Instagram models are not real. And it's just one little capture of a very heavily structured, heavily contrived photo shoot. It has no bearing on the rest of their lives. But then we hold ourselves to these standards, and we're enamored by them, and we're encapsulated by them. How much time a day do you think you spend looking at your phone? Let me know down below. I would buy anything Marco's selling me, though, honestly. I love Floor's vocals on this. Wow. kind of shows how we're indoctrinated from babies. Noise. Oh, I like Floor's vocals on this song. They're somewhat subdued, but they're still powerful. I feel like the overarching message is very important. But Floor's voice, hi Katie. Floor's voice is still very much, um, it seems very purposeful. It seems very, doot 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 doot. That seems like a very deliberate kind of a deliberate style of enunciation, where they're really more so trying to make a point here rather than take you on a spellbinding journey. And I think the point is very true. We are indoctrinated now since, being young children, as to look at this glorious glowing device in your hand and it holds all meaning of life, and it doesn't. And as someone who grew up with a little bit before all this stuff started happening, and seeing it now, it's like nobody goes to someone's door and knocks on their door and asks their mom if they can come out to play anymore. Kids don't do that anymore, and it's a lost time. And now what it's been replaced with is unrealistic ideals where we take the best photos of ourselves on Instagram we can, and someone else will look at that and think, wow, that person has a great life. When no, it's just highlights of that person's life and that are heavily and artificially contrived. I'm sorry, this song is giving me all the feels. No. I don't know what the bathtub thing is about. But... oh, there's Floor. Beautiful and glorious song. There's us. Each and every one of us. Ooh, that's chunky. That's chunky. Oh. So that man who lifted his head up, he kind of escaped that idea, and look what happened to him. The rest of his the people around him just swarmed him. And it's really a lot of what it is nowadays. If you're not wired in, you're excluded, Wow. There's Marco's reality. All those Amazon boxes. Looks like my apartment, Oh dear. That's the reality of it. My goodness. I liked what Flora did with her vocal there. She went high and her vibrato was sustained. That's kind of hard to do in a more like head voice atmosphere, at least for me. My vibrato is all in my chest, but this video is so powerful because it is the zeitgeist of our time. You know, if you are, like we're so indoctrinated to think that everything we see on our phone and on Instagram and on Facebook and on everything else is reality, and that everyone has this pristine, perfect life, and that we are worthless because we do not have that. But it's all lies. It's all lies and artificially contrived. Ooh, floor. Oh. Oh, wow. From the cradle to the grave. He was indoctrinated into the system. Never seeing life. Never seeing that. This song is very telling of our time, and be as comfortable or uncomfortable with it as you may, this is what's going on right now. This be how it is. We are indoctrinated into almost a servitude of our phones, where I don't know if you feel the same way, but if my phone isn't near me, if I don't know where my phone is, I am like freaking out. Not freaking out, but I feel like naked. I feel like something is horribly wrong. It's like, where is my phone? Where is my phone? I, I don't know. And all the things online that we see that are perpetrated to be real but aren't, like, I don't know if you've ever gotten one of those ads like, this is me in my $1 million home, like, click to find out how you can get one too. Meanwhile, it's just an actor who rented a room of a mansion, one day to shoot that very commercial. I just feel so damn strongly about this, where, again, especially with Instagram, like, everything you see on everyone's profile is not reality. It is a projection of an artificially created reality that they set up themselves. Those Instagram models, like you saw that one lady getting the Botox in her face. Like, that's the reality of it. Like, their entire lives aren't what is portrayed on that profile. Those profiles are not an accurate representation of life. And we have to like figure that out. We have to look up from our phones and be comfortable, like, well, like that one scene of a bunch of people looking down at their phones and not looking up at the Mona Lisa right in front of them. That is that is such a great metaphor for the fact that we spend so much time looking at our phones that literally the most beautiful thing could pass by in front of us and we just wouldn't see it. We spend so much time out of touch with reality. And I know, coming from a digital demon, this may seem strange, but I feel very strongly about it. And a good way to curtail it is to set a time. Like, for me, when I first wake up in the morning, I don't look at my phone. For the first 2 hours, I don't even look at it. Well, like, maybe for basic stuff, but like, I don't go into Instagram, I don't go into Facebook. I love Facebook and Instagram very much. Like, they're great apps, but I don't go into them. And I just set time where I am there in reality. I'm having my coffee. I'm enjoying my, I'm just, and that picture, I like the overarching theme where this person, this man was wired in to some kind of a headset as a baby, where all he saw were the digital manifestations of what what they wanted to show him. And then when he's old and still in the headset, the camera pans out and you see a beautiful forest and trees that he never gets to see. And of course, that isn't an exact representation of what we have going on right now in life, but it is definitely like where we are headed. Like I love virtual reality technology. Obviously, you know, I really do. It's just that we have to have a balance. We have to have a healthy balance between the two. A balance between time looking on social media apps. We also have to have enough cognizant ability to know that like these apps are not a reflection of reality. Your self-worth should not be based on anything you see on an app. You know what I mean? Mm. This video made me feel very, very strongly. I apologize. It's just so reflective of the world we live in today. Mm. Anyway, I would love to check out more Nightwish as always. Let me know what you want to see next. I don't care what singer it is. I don't care. Like I'm really enjoying my Nightwish journey, and I have a whole new level of respect for them after this video because that's bold to put out nowadays, and it's weird that we're in a place that is actually bold to put that out, to kind of put out almost like a warning video saying, hey, like this is where we're headed.